Every journey we take in this life starts with a single step. My journey at Brookdale started with that step.
We are all starting a new adventure. Thank you for helping me get my start at Brookdale.
Teaching is all about encouraging a passion.
We are from many countries. We have many things in common to live our American dream.
I believe that education is empowering.
Brookdale is number one. We will always be number one.
Brookdale is the best community college, the finest community college in the entire state of New Jersey.
We are here for one purpose only: student learning.
On July 18th, 5 decades to the day after Brookdale was signed into life, dozens of college employees, alumni, and local dignitaries joined together in the CVA Gallery in Lincroft to celebrate the past, present, and future of Monmouth County's first public college.
From our first admitted class of 650 students who were located on the campus of Monmouth College to over 13,000 students on 6 campuses and online today. We are proud to be an economic engine for this county and its citizens, and we're looking forward to our next 50 years.
In recognition of those roots, Brookdale's President David Stout presented framed copies of the 1967 resolution that established the college to representatives of the AAUW and the Monmouth County Freeholder Board. In accepting the gift, Freeholder John Curley spoke candidly about his own experience as a Brookdale student and his reverence for the college's dedicated faculty and staff.
I was over at Christian Brothers Academy. I lost my parents right after high school. This was my only option, and it was a great option. And I thank each and every one of you, and again, for all the efforts that this educational community puts in. It's the greatest annuity we could ever have. Brookdale, God bless you. Thank you.
Those sentiments were echoed by freeholder Lillian Burry and freeholder Serena DeMasso.
I like the slogan that says 50 years of making dreams possible. Isn't that what it's all about? And I'm delighted to be here. And somebody said to me, I'm making reservations for 50 years from now. I said, good, I don't know where I'll be, but...
You've made their futures and their children's futures possible. Because without each and every one of you, no matter what you do, you sweep, you dust something off, you educate a child, whatever you're doing to make this campus as great as it is, we give you the money. I mean, we just take the credit, but you guys are really, each and every one of you should be truly proud of your position here in the campus and in the college, because we are the best in the state because of each and every one of you, and you are truly our unsung heroes. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of all the freeholders.
The freeholders also presented a certificate of recognition to the college and officially declared July 18, 2017, Brookdale Community College Day in Monmouth County. Middletown Mayor Gerard Scharfenberger also presented a proclamation to the college.
Thank you so much.
I'm a testament to the value of this school, and as mayor, I am so proud to have Brookdale College as part of our municipality.
In addition to the speeches, the celebration featured photos, exhibits, and digital slideshows showcasing 50 years of Brookdale history, along with refreshments and a 50th anniversary birthday cake.
Let's go!
Need a break from the vigorous academic year? Don't worry, you're not the only one. Hi, I'm Sophia Perola, and I'm here at the Student Life Center, where students are chilling out, drinking smoothies, and hoping their finals go smoothly. What's your name?
I'm Zaire.
Zaire, I see you're drinking a smoothie. What smoothie is that?
A strawberry banana smoothie.
It looks delicious.
Oh, it is very scrumptious.
How do you think it's helping you de-stress from the academic year?
Well, it's cold, and it relaxes my throat, and it's like, you know, it's very relaxing. You know, if I get a brain freeze, it'll stop me from doing homework. You know what I mean? So that's why how it's relaxing, you know?
Sounds successful to me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Enjoy your smoothie.
Thank you.
Hi, can you tell me your name?
My name is Lorena. Hello.
Hi, Lorena. That's a beautiful name. Did you have a smoothie?
Yes, I did. Strawberry banana. It was so delicious.
Do you feel de-stressed?
Of course I do.
Right now we're in SLC, and on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we are here massaging the students, just giving them 5-minute chair and table massages. A lot of students benefit from it. Once we come over here, usually we're signed up. We have a non-stop time that we're here. So we're usually here 11 to 2, and it's beneficial for all the students.
I think it's a really good idea, actually, to get a massage before the finals, because it's really relaxing, yeah.
This feels amazing, just getting rid of the kinks and knots. I can see why this is Anti-Stress Week. Thank you for joining us here at Brookdale Television. Signing off.
This is not your ordinary community college. This is an education for the 21st century, a college that learns from industry trends and adapts to the changing job market. This is a group of acclaimed professors and a staff who will stand at your side and help you kick down any door you choose. This is where you can learn a new skill or earn a degree, online or in person, at 6 locations across Monmouth County. This is not your ordinary community college. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
Hi, my name is Zachary Lucani. I'm from Teaneck, New Jersey. I play the guard, and Brookdale for me is a home where I could play basketball and get a good education to better myself.
My name is Fres Cabrera. I'm from Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Buckets near you. They call me Mr. Jelly.
My position is shooting guard, and what has Brookdale did for you has been bettering my education and furthering my knowledge.
My name is Jameek Moore from Hackensack, New Jersey. I'm the point guard for Brookdale, and I'm here to further my education in criminal justice. I'm proud to be a Jersey Blue.
My name is Grant Good from Mattawa, New Jersey. I'm a guard, and Brookdale is going to take me to my next basketball school.
I'm Kyle Bradshaw. I'm a guard from Tinton Falls, New Jersey, and Brookdale is the first step to what I want to do in life.
My name is Matt Ringel. I'm from Marlboro, New Jersey. I play forward, and what Brookdale means to me, it gives you another opportunity to decide what you want to do with your life.
How y'all doing? I'm Makai Morgan from Piscataway, New Jersey, P-Way, you know. I'm a point guard here at Brookdale Community College. What I like about Brookdale is that not only is it a good athletic school, also you could get good academic help from here and get your degree and prosper from there.
Hi, my name is Kenny LaRocca. I'm from Marlboro, New Jersey. I play guard, and Brookdale to me is a place to further my education and play basketball.
My name is Mark Serbo. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey. I play point guard, and Brookdale to me is a place to further my education.
My name is Stephon Forbes. I'm from East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. I play point guard and also the shooting guard. And Brookdale for me is just a big opportunity and a big step in my academic and college athletic career.
My name is Jordan Hernandez from Passaic, New Jersey, position guard. Brookdale for me is a place of growth and maturity and create a future and more.
Denzel Lampley, Newark, New Jersey, 6'3" guard, sometimes forward, depending on the matchup. Brookdale is a place of opportunity. It has a winning culture. If you want to come here, you have fun, you win. It's a great school.
Hi, my name is Anthony McNeil from Asbury Park, New Jersey. I'm a 6'2" freshman, guard/forward. Brookdale for me means a new beginning, a new opportunity. Here at Brookdale, we have a great basketball program coached by Coach Chizek, who's been here for over 25 years, and he's doing a great job. He knows what it takes to get us all together for one common goal. This year, we have a great basketball team, and we expect to be the best in the country.
Hi, my name is Rich Brunson, the head coach here at Brookdale Women's Basketball, and I'm going to talk to you about my team a little bit. So far, we have an 8-2 record, which probably complements our defense. Defense is probably the key to our winning. We go up and down the floor, but most important, we stress defense. And in our conference, it's really a lot of good teams. You have the Gloucesters, you have the Camdens, and you have the Middlesex, who's our biggest rivalry also. So what we try to do is make sure we watch a lot of film to make sure we be prepared to play those teams. Second part of the semester, we lost a couple players, but all in all, the bench players will have to pick up the slack. I think if we improve on our practices, we'll do a great job this season.
Hello, my name is Shakesha Andrews. I'm from Long Beach, New Jersey. I'm the point guard, and Brookdale is where I started my career and play basketball.
Hi, my name is Katie Malloy. I'm from Ocean Township, New Jersey. I'm the center on the women's basketball team, and Brookdale for me is a stepping stone between high school and college.
Sorry. Hi, my name is Nicolette Cooper. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey, and my position is forward. Brookdale to me is a place to further my education and to meet new people.
My name is Caleb Fletcher. I'm from Freelborough High School. I play the guard position, and Brookdale is a 2-year school to start off my career and my basketball career.
My name is Alexis Espada, and I'm from Mattawa, New Jersey. I play the forward and guard position, and Brookdale is important to me because I continue my education and to play basketball here.
My name is Brianna Bowen. I'm from Neptune, New Jersey, and my position is a forward. Brookdale to me is a place for education and to play basketball.
Well, the semester's coming to an end, and students are either cramming for finals or stressing about what their next step is. But if you come across the Brookdale Bankier Library, you'll find people who are willing to help you de-stress, relax, and clear your worried mind. Oh, and did I mention that these people were therapy dogs? Yeah, let's go check it out.
My name's Tyara, and I'm here to pet some dogs and be not stressed. Dogs just have this peaceful aura. Petting them just calms me instantly.
My name is Michelle Fields, and we're here with all the therapy dogs to help the students de-stress. Since she was 6 months old, she had a docile nature, and she loved people, and she especially loved kids, and she would let kids do anything to her. So we knew that she would be a great therapy dog. So I had the dream of taking her into the hospital and helping out sick kids, going to visit people, and so it took about 6 months of training, and she passed all her tests. And now we go regularly to Monmouth Medical. We visit the pediatric ward and the cardiac ward, and we were invited to come here today.
I think it's just a great way to get your hands on an animal and feel their love and energy, and they bring a smile to everyone's face and they keep everyone calm. Just to see the student's face when they see him, it brings so much joy to my heart and his, and he loves helping everyone.
I just like dogs. They make me happy.
So how do you think this is helping you guys de-stress from the academic semester?
Nice to take a break from everything and just get to hang out with somebody that just, all he does is want to make people happy.
It's a good distraction, and it is very relaxing to just be with a companion who just wants to be pet and have attention and love and give that back.
My name is Brittany Harrison, and this is my dog, my therapy dog Charlie, and we're here helping students de-stress. Charlie loves everyone, and he usually always brings a smile to everyone's face.
Well, that's all the time we have here today, because I'm going to be spending the rest of my day petting some pups. To learn more about events at Brookdale, visit our website at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Sophia Perola with Brookdale Television. Thanks for watching.
Hello, my name is Jack Ryan, and I teach English at Brookdale Community College. The mask that I'm wearing here is simply a prop that I use in my American Lit 1 class when I teach Edgar Allan Poe's short story, The Cask of Amontillado. In that short story, Poe utilizes masks both literally and metaphorically. And literature classes are meant to help students to analyze difficult texts, to break them down, and to understand what is really going on, not just explicitly, but implicitly as well, to read between the lines. That skill translates to any discipline, as do the skills that we teach in our writing courses, where we give you instruction on how to learn the tools of research, how to properly construct, focus, and organize a research paper. All of those skills that we work on in those courses help you, the student, to be a better student, to be more appropriately employable, and to enjoy literature, film, poetry, any kind of resource that you might be interested in. Even listening to the radio and the lyrics on the songs that you hear on your typical FM station or bipod. We at Brookdale's English department hope that you can contact us and look for the appropriate courses that work for your vision of what your life will be. And we hope that you do that as soon as you can. And if you want to contact Jack Ryan, just look up J. Ryan on the English page and you'll find me, and I would be glad to tell you what I know and learned in my 45 years at Brookdale Community College.
Hi, I'm Michelle Zuppi. I'm a professor of culinary arts and hospitality management at Brookdale Community College. I've been here for 16 years. I'm also department chair. I also am the coordinator for the American Culinary Federation, for which we're certified, and I'm also a registered dietitian. I'm a chef instructor for the culinary arts program. Two of my favorite classes I teach are nutrition and international cuisine. Our culinary arts program is a 2-year program, and it's designed to, when students leave, to become chefs. Hospitality management is one of our newer programs, and that is more for event planning, for sports management, for hotel operations, and we're really excited to have that program as well. And I also teach nutrition and health for health science, and that is for people in health science professions. I love teaching culinary arts at Brookdale Community College. We have one of the finest programs in the country. Our students go on to work in restaurants in Monmouth County, and they are some of the most successful chefs in the area, as well as all over the country. Those chefs then hire our current students, and we end up with a great networking community, which is really, really special. The culinary arts and hospitality industries are booming in Monmouth County. If you're interested in a great career in either culinary arts or hospitality management, please give me a call, or you can come in and check us out. We have a fully functioning restaurant that's open for lunch and dinner. We also have a bakery. I'd love to see you.
Let's go!
It's the week before finals here at Brookdale Community College, and students are running around hoping to pull together a big A on their final exam, but a few of them are here in the Bankier Library choosing relaxation over stress by taking a step out of the student's life and into the dog's life.
Well, this is an annual event that we do. Actually, we do it every semester. Around exam time, it's therapy dogs in the library for students to come in and staff too. Just to have some fun, to relax, pet the dogs, play with the dogs, and kind of relieve some stress.
Oh, you are so cute. I'm in so heaven.
High five.
You're so cute.
You know, everybody needs those study breaks, and it's a way to take a study break without having to get distracted at the same time.
So that petting a therapy dog before finals is supposed to reduce all your stress, and it works. It actually works. This is, I think, the 4th year that we've been here, and finals are next week. Students will come. They will de-stress with petting a therapy dog. The dogs are trained. They're certified by an organization called Bright and Beautiful. We're all volunteers. We're also all the owners of these dogs. It's a wonderful, wonderful program. It's a win-win. The dogs love to be petted, and the students get to enjoy a puppy without, owning them.
My name is Amy Clark. I'm one of the librarians here, and I am the coordinator for this Therapy Dogs event for Anti-Stress Week. I feel great about the turnout. It is usually one of the most popular events in the library. This is the first year that I am coordinating it, and I'm really glad that we have as much interest as we do.
I never know what finals are. I am a biology major at Brookdale, and I just finished my practical, and I was so stressed out, and I was supposed to go home, and I was told that there were dogs coming to the library. So I immediately came back, and I am so happy right now. I have panic attacks all the time from schoolwork and stuff, so this is the best thing ever. So much special attention.
I just think it's a fun experience for them. If you're a dog person, it's great. If you're not a dog person, it's hard to not walk by and still want to give them a pet. And it's hopefully it'll get students to kind of relax at this time of the year that can be very, very stressful for them.
What do you like about humans? What do you think of this event on campus?
Well, if you don't have a library, you don't have access to books and electronic resources that you need to do to complete most of your assignments. That's one way we contribute to student success. We also have our tutoring center here, so if you need some additional support for your classes, you come right in and get it. Not to mention all the computers we have for everybody to get their work done.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
lost. Them were in that game. They were down by 30. And a big rally closed down the red. Again. Good job.
Tied at 3. Livingston at the foul line completes 2 from the line, so now 4-3, Mercer in front. Andrews from the left wing, it rolls in. What a lucky shot for Chikashi Andrews, and Brookdale now back in front 6-4.
It's a shooter's roll for a good shooter, is that when she got to roll around and finally drop through.
Now up ahead, foul, no, actually going to be a traveling call on Jess Adamo. So the ball will go back to Brookdale. So we got a message from one of our directors downstairs, so we had some trouble with the sound. We're all good to go now, so we apologize for that on Brookdale TV. 2 minutes into this first quarter, Brookdale leads 6-4. Andrews now back out to Brianna Bowen in the left wing. With 17 in the shot clock, floater from the baseline doesn't go, left it a little bit short, and Kiefer the rebound for Mercer. So a nice start for Brookdale. Chikashi Andrews has gotten that early 3. Andrews shooting 43% from behind the three-point line. Is another turnover there for Mercer. Caitlin Malloy able to pick up the ball that was loose on the floor. Now Andrews right in front of the Mercer County bench. Drives to the foul line. Now flips it out to Vreeland, almost a turnover there. Vreeland bounce pass to Erico along the foul line, or along the baseline rather. Now back out Andrews, long three, front rim no good, and the rebound controlled by Palms.
Yeah, and even though Mercer defends the three-point arc pretty well, Brookdale not shying away from taking those jumpers. Already Andrews has made a couple.
Palms tried to feed it inside to Livingston and almost taken away there by Erico. Shot clock is at 13 for the Vikings. It'll be Jess Adamo inbounding in front of the Brookdale bench. Gets it into Kiefer, long two on the way. Back rim no good. Weak side rebound to Alexa Vreeland. And now Vreeland going coast to coast, goes around the rim. Back out to Andrews. Now Vreeland, left wing three. Back rim no good, and last touched by Mercer. No, it's actually going to be Mercer ball. Coach Brunson not too happy about that, but it'll go back to the Vikings, down by 2.
Yeah, I guess they say last touch there by Bowen, who was going for the offensive rebound, but to no avail.
Kiefer. Mercer, yeah, traveled. Trying to get it across that timing line at midcourt. Only got 10 seconds to do that, and they were taking their time. You see Mike Tenaglia there on the sidelines. I mentioned 28th year as head coach of the Mercer County Vikings. Now here's Bowen, wide open for a three, and she hits it.
Yeah, and that was Adamo giving her a little bit too much space there as you get a steal.
Andrews there, putting it up, no good, but she's fouled hard to the floor by Kiefer. So she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Nice start for Brookdale, Brian. This is a team that has sometimes struggled this year to get off to nice starts, but so far, pretty good start for the Jersey Blues in the first quarter.
Well, and that was a big theme for the last game we did, the loss that we mentioned against Rowan Gloucester. They fell behind early in that game, 19-2. And of course, a deficit that reached as many as almost 30 points. It proved to be too much to rally from, and it was the start of the game that wound up dooming the Jersey Blues in that game.
They lost by 5, 80-75. Chikashi Andrews knocks them both down from the line. It's an 11-4 lead for the Jersey Blues. About 4 minutes into the first quarter. And another turnover. Nope. Hoare is actually going to pick it up, and it's a backcourt violation, or no?
They blew the whistle as though that was the call, but it looked like Livingston took that pass when she was ahead of the line. That's why I think the officials just changed the call, and rightfully so.
Yeah, I think they made a mistake. Our officials on the floor this evening, Courtney Cozart, Matt Deanna, and Kaz Beverly. There's Palms. Right elbow shot, somehow got it to go with a hand in her face.
Yeah, tough shot there for Palms in traffic and able to knock it down with the contest.
Vreeland inside, not able to get the jumper to go. Erico, the rebound, puts it up, no good. Fighting for it underneath and controlling it for Mercer is Kiefer. And now here they come up the floor, the Vikings do. Trying to get some points on the board. Down to the floor goes Livingston, traveling on the Vikings, as Livingston just could not keep up with Chikashi Andrews trying to move around her. And yet another turnover there for the Vikings here early on in the first quarter. Bowen, another long three. This one way off the mark, and the rebound Livingston. Palms now swings into the corner. And Vreeland, nice defense, knocking it out of bounds with 18 left on the shot clock. Kayla Fletcher is going to come in for Alexa Vreeland. So far, Brookdale's been getting after loose balls, Brian, and creating some havoc for Mercer on offense.
Yeah, and with Fletcher coming in the game, she's another player who can give Brookdale that spark coming off the bench that we've seen her do, especially recently.
Palms had her three rim out, and now it's a foul on Mercer. I thought actually Caitlin Malloy was out of bounds, but they're going to give the ball back to Mercer. I'm not sure if there was a foul on the floor, actually. The whistle's The officials blew the whistle. I'm not sure if that was a foul on the Vikings. We'll check that. Andrews, top of the key, 3. She hits it.
Yeah, and she's really gotten going of late. Ever since she got to that 1,000-point mark for her Brookdale career, she had 30 points in the loss to Rowan Gloucester, but she's found her groove offensively.
Palms going coast to coast, lost it out of bounds. Hit our photographer Trish on the sidelines, who was holding steady, trying to take a shot there. Got hit in the head with the basketball, but she's okay. Now Fletcher, the feed inside the Malloy, saved it out of bounds and taken away by Juarez. And here comes Livingston into the paint. Layup doesn't go, but she's fouled. Foul is on Kayla Fletcher, number 23 for Brookdale. That's her first. Now the team's second foul. And once again at the foul line, Tylisha Livingston, number 12, in the pink shoes. Rims out on the first attempt. Second one on the way is good, or no good actually. Erico the rebound. And now running up the floor, here comes the Jersey Blues. Fletcher almost lost it out of bounds, got it back. Dangerous pass inside the Malloy. It'll stay here with Brookdale with 20 to shoot. So Andrews will inbound underneath her own basket. Worked on the floor with Andrews, Erico, who gets the ball now, Fletcher, Malloy, and Bowen. Andrews, right wing 3, back iron no good, and a rebound, Kiefer.
Yeah, Andrews rushed her attempt that time with Livingston defending, couldn't get enough on it, came up short.
Alexis Espada will come in for Brookdale. During the next timeout. Feed inside is taken away by Bowen. Maybe not. Juarez able to get it back. Shot clock did not reset. It's down to 7. Livingston driving inside the paint. May have gotten away with an extra step. Gets it over to Kiefer, who puts it underneath the basket.
Yeah, I thought she did get away with an extra step there on that drive, but it was a nifty move with the hook pass underneath and a nice possession there for the Vikings.
Andrews, an NBA range 3. Back iron no good. Way off the mark. And now here comes Mercer up the floor, down by 6. 14-8. Palms now back over to Livingston. Thought about a 3. Feed inside Kiefer. Turnaround hook shot doesn't go. Weak side rebound. Adamo throws it away to Bowen. Now here comes Brookdale with some numbers. 2-on-1. Bowen to the hole. Left hand layup is good.
Yep, and Bowen made up her mind. She was going to take that to the basket herself. She had Fletcher with her if she wanted, but Bowen takes it to the basket. Nice transition play for Brookdale.
Nice form there by Bowen to complete the shot. Now here's Mercer with Livingston, the long 2. Front rim no good. Rebound Bowen. Up ahead to Andrews. Andrews doesn't have the numbers. She gets it inside the Malloy, and Malloy traveled. Alexis Espada will come in now for Gianna Erico. And it looks like Alexa Vreeland is also going to come into the game. She'll come in for Caitlin Malloy. Mercer does not have any subs in this game. They are only playing with 5 players.
Yeah, they have 6 on their roster, but I guess only 5 made the trip.
Adamo, long 2, good. So a nice shot there by Jess Adamo, and now Mercer trails 16-10.
That's a big disadvantage for a team coming on the road against a tough opponent and not even able to have any substitutions. You're asking these 5 players to play the entirety of the game.
And one thing that Mercer has to be careful of, Brian, I know it's a little bit early on to be talking about this, but foul trouble. They really can't afford to have too many fouls in this game.
There's the empty bench.
Palms the long jumper. Actually, the jumper underneath the basket actually does not fall, and we'll go back to Brookdale. So under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Vreeland, left wing 3, got it.
Yeah, just a nice possession there. Andrews rushed it up the floor, saw Vreeland open there in the corner, delivered the pass right on target on the three-pointer.
19-10 now, Brookdale in front. Livingston, guarded by Vreeland. Gives it off to Palms. Now back to Livingston in the right arc. Brookdale a 2-3 zone. Adamo, feed inside to Kiefer. Kiefer, nice turnaround shot on the low block, and she scores the bucket.
Yeah, and that's how the Vikings are going to hurt you. This is not a shooting team. It's not a great offensive team at all. They only average about 50 points a game, but they can score in close.
Espada there with the rebound, but she couldn't handle it, and it's taken away by Livingston. So under a minute left here in the first quarter. This is Palms, now back over to Livingston. Directing traffic. Feed inside to Kiefer. Right elbow hook shot doesn't go. And we'll see who gets it last. It's going to stay here with Mercer with 28 to shoot. So it'll be Jess Adamo inbounding. Waiting to get the ball from the official. Now she inbounds it to Kiefer. Livingston splits the defense, drives inside and draws contact, and we'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, that was Bowen underneath there, got a piece of the arm, so Brookdale will pick up team foul number 4.
So Tylisha Livingston, the 5'8" freshman from Trenton, New Jersey, now at the foul line. For the first of 2 shots, first one on the way and good. Gianna Erico will come back into the game for Brianna Bowen, who comes out. She, by the way, was the one who committed the last personal on the floor. So it's the first on Bowen and the third on Brookdale. Livingston now second attempt. Rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound Erico. Shot clock and the game clock virtually identical, so Brookdale can probably hold for this last shot here in the first quarter. Mercer also in a 2-3 zone. Fletcher, long 2. Back iron, no good. Weak side rebound to Adamo. Mercer's got a hurry here. Shot clock is now turned off. Down to 7. Palms is fouled on her way to the basket, so no shot. It'll be on the floor. It's actually not a bad foul for Brookdale because they still have one more to give. It's the 4th team foul, and it's on Alexa Vreeland. So now Mercer's got to inbound the basketball with 4.5 left on the game clock. Adamo, dangerous pass inside to Kiefer. Throws it up there at the buzzer. Doesn't go, but the clock never started. So officials now are going to have to figure this out. I think that might be the end of the first quarter, actually. The game clock never started on the inbounds pass.
Right, but I think only about a second or 2 had run off the clock there. I don't know. It's kind of strange.
Well, the officials are going to say that's the end of the first quarter. Again, let's hold on a second because the game clock still says 4 seconds. Now it's going to reset. So I guess that's the end of the first quarter, Brian. So 10 minutes now back on the clock, getting ready to start the second. 19-13, but this has been a very impressive start for Brookdale. We talked about, at the beginning of the broadcast, some struggles that this team has had in past games of trying to get off to a good start. And from what we've seen so far in the first quarter, it's been a pretty decent start. And again, this is a team in Mercer that's Division II, so a nice challenge for the girls.
Yeah, no doubt. And, to come out, especially after the last game, they fell behind early by such a big margin to put together this good first quarter. They put up 19 points. They made some threes. So they kind of played their game the way they want to play offensively, built up a little bit of a lead here. They have some room for error entering the second quarter.
We remind you, coming up after this women's game, the Brookdale Jersey Blues men's basketball team will take the floor. Coach Chizak now waving at me from the baseline. Not quite sure what he's waving about, but nonetheless is signaling Brian and I up here in the booth. He's been prone to do that at different times this season. So Mercer will have the ball out of this timeout. There's Coach Chizak there on the sidelines. I was making fun of him in the last broadcast. He got a haircut. And I was telling him I wasn't going to say anything on air, but it was starting to get a little bit long. It was starting to flop around on the sidelines, so good thing he got that taken care of. Kiefer now along the baseline, rims out and in. So out of the timeout, for the end of the first quarter. Mercer now finds themselves down by 4. Erico along the baseline. Nowhere to go. Try to get it over to Vreeland. It's taken away by Juarez, and now here comes Mercer up the floor, down by 4. Livingston. Shot clock down to 14. Kiefer now in the right wing. Shot clock down to 8. Mercer's got to hurry here. Palm at the foul line. Puts up the long 2. Off the glass, doesn't go. Kiefer the offensive rebound. Puts it up, doesn't go. Third chance opportunity, and she's fouled.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate possession there defensively for Brookdale because they did such a good job, but oftentimes we see that where they defend the possession so well, but they can't get the defensive rebound, and instead they allow Mercer to get a second and third chance and eventually draw a foul.
It's actually not going to be a shooting foul. I thought it was a shooting foul on Kiefer, but she's not going to go to the foul line. Foul was on Brianna Bowen, number 2.
That appeared to be in the act of shooting, so I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, and Coach Tenaglia is questioning that on the sidelines. He thought it was a 2-shot foul. It's intercepted by Andrews on the inbounds pass. Andrews going coast to coast. Now back out Fletcher, long 2, short. Rebound Andrews goes up hard with it, not able to get the bucket to go. Saved out of bounds by Adamo. Brookdale resets with Vreeland, the long 3. That rims out, doesn't go. Brookdale had 3 shots that just did not fall. And again, Mercer hanging around, down by 4. Brookdale still in the 2-3 zone. Livingston. Kiefer, long 2 from the left wing, doesn't go. Rebound Malloy. Now here's Fletcher, wide open, right arc 3 on the way. Doesn't get the lucky bounce to go. I almost thought she may have had that go in.
Yeah, that wasn't one where it went up and over the backboard where it would have went over to Mercer automatically, so that had a chance to go down but couldn't get the bounce.
So a timeout called by Mercer County. Coach Tenaglia not
For
too
nearly
happy.
50 years, Brookdale graduates have been shattering expectations. They transfer to Georgetown and Columbia University. They work at NASA, call Major League Baseball games, and defeat celebrity chefs. They prove, again and again, that a college is only as good as its success stories, and ours speak for themselves. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
For nearly 50 years, Brookdale graduates have been shattering expectations. They transfer to Georgetown and Columbia University. They work at NASA, call Major League Baseball games, and defeat celebrity chefs. They prove again and again that a college is only as good as its success stories, and ours speak for themselves. This is Brookdale.
Back here in the Collins Arena, 8:09 remaining here in the second quarter. Brookdale leads 19-15. Tim Catalfamo alongside Brian Gausler, the rest of our BTV crew here for a doubleheader this evening. Mercer, a Division II team in the Region 19 Conference. Brookdale, a Division III team in the Region 19. So regardless who wins or loses tonight, it will not count as a conference win. But nonetheless, particularly if Brookdale is able to get a W here, it would be a huge momentum-changing win that possibly could turn their season around as Kiefer almost lost it out of bounds. Shot clock winding down. Now the ball does go out. Last touch by Erico with 7 to shoot. Coach Tenaglia is shouting out instructions from the sidelines.
Mercer's going to have to set up quickly here with just 7 on the shot clock.
Livingston, right arc 3 on the way with a hand in her face. It's an air ball. Rebound Erico. Erico back out to Andrews. Right arc 3. Got it.
And again, a nice job there. It was Erico leading the break there, but didn't take it to the basket. Found Andrews all alone, spotting up. Nothing but net on a 3.
Livingston feet inside. Nice anticipation by Erico. Here comes Brookdale up the floor. Erico gives it off to Andrews. Andrews puts it up and in. Nice look there by Gianna Erico to give it off to Andrews. Erico credited there with the assist, and Andrews, as you see on the replay, puts it in for 2.
That's 2 possessions in a row that combination works for points for the Jersey Blues. Their lead is 9.
And once again, Erico tips it out of bounds. Gianna Erico and the entire team playing very good defensively. Gianna has a pretty large cheering section. Her grandmother watches every single game from her retirement community and is always cheering her and the rest of the Brookdale Jersey Blues on. Another turnover there for Mercer. Here comes Andrews going coast to coast. Right-hand layup doesn't go, and the rebound pulled down by Palms. Mercer on a scoreless drought the last 4.5 minutes. Palm may have gotten away with an extra step, but she's not able to get the layup to go. Kiefer, second chance opportunity. Tough shot, doesn't go. Livingston is a little bit shaky on the other end of the floor. Brookdale 5-on-4 opportunity with Malloy putting it in at the other end.
Yeah, Brookdale able to take advantage there, as you said, with Livingston a little shaken up at the other end. Brookdale takes advantage, 5-on-4, gets the easy basket.
Livingston wincing a little bit. Now she has the ball. Double teamed. Gets it in Adamo in the corner. She's double teamed. Shot clock winding down. Livingston, tough shot, doesn't go. Rebound by Kiefer, threw it up there, no good. Rebound Juarez. Now here's Palms, and now Mercer somehow able to reset.
Yeah, Kiefer was able to get to that basketball while she was laying on the floor somehow.
Fletcher up ahead to Andrews. Nobody back on defense for Mercer. Andrews takes it to the hole and puts it in.
That was a pretty good job there by Adamo, transition defense, but just better offense by Andrews, aggressively to the basket. As you see right there, a little bit of contact. Officials let him play, and 2 more on the board.
Nice job by our guys in the production studio downstairs to get that replay going. 28-15 now. Brookdale up by their largest lead, of 13. Adamo, long 2. Not able to hit it. Got her own rebound, and Vreeland just rips it out of her hands. Vreeland now going coast to coast to the hole, puts it in. Nice right-hand layup for Alexa Vreeland.
Yeah, and as a team, I think this is one of the better offensive stretches we've seen from this Brookdale team the last 5 or so minutes, where they just have everything going from 3-point shots. They got the transition game going, and on this end, they are locking up the Vikings.
Kiefer inside, nice 2 from the low block, and now Coach Brunson will burn a timeout. With 4:37 remaining, it'll be a full timeout here on the floor. We'll take a break here on BTV. Brookdale leads 30-17. Back to the Collins Arena after this.
I never thought I would qualify, too. I enrolled in Brookdale's culinary program and discovered a world of talent I never knew I had. After graduation, I landed an externship with David Burke's Fromagerie, and they hired me a month later. My name is Debbie Doran, and I came to Brookdale to learn a new skill. I never imagined it would take me this far.
Our friends from CPS will be performing a synchronized swimming type of routine to underwater and over our heads. The performers will be Joan Jet Skako, Notorious Noreen Kane, Lovely Linda Martin, Linda Righteous Roma.
And we're back here in the Robert J. Collins Arena. 4:37 remaining here in the second quarter. Mercer finds themselves down by 13, 30-17. And Brian and I, we kind of been talking about it the last couple of minutes. Very nice job offensively by Brookdale, shooting the ball extremely well. But really the story of this game is the turnovers. Mercer just can't seem to get anything going on offense, particularly in the second quarter.
Yeah, Brookdale's been able to do it on both ends. They've forced a number of turnovers, but even more importantly, they've made them pay for those mistakes by cashing in on the offensive end.
Fletcher down to Espada. Now back out to Andrews, top of the key. Andrews will pull the trigger on a 3. That's back rim, no good. Rebound Palms. And now here comes Mercer up the floor, trying to get to Kiefer, and Kiefer couldn't handle the pass.
And it was a good idea there, try to find Kiefer there going to the basket, but the pass just a little too high for her to haul in.
So 4:06 and counting remaining here in the second quarter. Espada underneath, all alone, puts it in from the low block.
And another thing that we've seen from the Jersey Blues, which has led to this good offensive first half, very good passing. You saw that time finding a wide open Espada just into the game and getting right on the scoreboard.
Livingston, long three. It's a brick, no good. Rebound, Bowen. Mercer just struggling offensively here. And Brookdale starting to pull away. Now Bowen puts the ball on the floor. Tie up. Jump ball is called. It'll stay here with Brookdale by virtue of the possession arrow. 21 on the shot clock now for the Jersey Blues. The Andrews inbounding. Remember, Mercer does not have any subs in this game, so they are been on the floor now for almost 17 minutes. Espada, the feed from Andrews on the inbounds pass, doesn't go inside in the paint. And now Talisha Livingston will try to get something going here for the Vikings. Livingston, right low block, layup is good.
And Livingston on a number of occasions has just almost traveled, but hasn't quite been enough to get the call. She has some nice moves going to the basket.
Swinging the ball around the Vreeland for the three, doesn't go from the left arc. Yeah, talking about Livingston, she averages 14.9 points a game, 8.5 rebounds, and 2.5 steals. She's really kind of the full picture, I guess, if you want to call it that, for Brookdale, or for Mercer, the whole package is Kiefer there along the low block, able to knock it in.
One of those players who fills up the stat sheet, as they say.
She's led by Kiefer, who's got 19.5 points to lead the team for Mercer. But really, as I said, the whole package there, Livingston doing work on both sides of the floor, but they're going to need more of that. They find themselves down by 11, now make it 14 as Andrews rattles home a three.
And Andrews that time just handling the basketball way outside, just daring. Vikings were daring her to shoot the basketball. Finally, she pulls the trigger and just had another good half of basketball.
I wouldn't dare Andrews to shoot the ball too many times from behind the three-point line.
No.
She shoots 43% as there's Livingston again right on cue from the right elbow.
Yeah, you're playing with fire when you allow that to happen.
Vreeland. Nowhere to go. Now back out to Bowen. Bowen goes into the paint. Floater doesn't go. Rebound Livingston. So far only one foul here in this second quarter. Game moving by very fast. Ball being swung around to Adamo. Again, nice feed inside to Livingston. This time she's not able to get the tough shot underneath the basket to go, but it'll stay here with Mercer with 13 to shoot.
And a good way to counter the zone defense that Brookdale has showed as you get a couple of substitutions, Errico and Malloy coming into the game, is to have good passing. And that time, good ball movement by the Vikings. They get another chance here on the inbounds.
Livingston, the shot clock winding down, spinning her way around Vreeland. Errico grabs the rebound. Now here they come up the floor. Andrews all alone gets the layup to go. 37-23, Brookdale back up by 14. Here's the replay here. Andrews falls down in the process. I think she was expecting some contact, but nonetheless able to get the basket to go. And another turnover there as Kiefer couldn't handle the pass from Livingston. Brookdale doesn't have numbers. Andrews will try to set things up on offense. She's guarded by Juarez. And now Andrews throws it away, trying to get it over to Errico on the opposite side of the floor.
Yeah, not the best decision there. That was kind of a tight squeeze to fit that pass into, and a little too tall there for Errico. Brookdale, if you're Brookdale right now, you want to make sure you defend well on this possession, close out this final half minute strong.
Adamo, long two if it goes, and it does.
And that's exactly what they did not do. They leave a shooter wide open in the corner. That's too easy.
Shot clock is not turned off. Again, as I said at the end of the first quarter, it's virtually identical, so Brookdale can hold for the final shot.
In the first quarter, they opted not to.
Shot clock is at 10, game clock at 11. Andrews watching the shot clock go down to 5. Gets it into Malloy. Back out Vreeland. That's the shot. The long three doesn't go, and that'll do it for the first half as Erico can't put it in at the buzzer after getting the rebound. So at the end of one half of play, Brookdale leads 37-25 over the Division II Mercer County College Vikings. So pretty impressive first half performance for Brookdale. Traditionally a team, as I said this year, that has struggled to try to get points on the board and be able to close out or be able to start the game well. But as it stands right now, that's what we're seeing right now, 37-25. So we'll take a break here on Brookdale TV for halftime, come back in the second half after this.
Hi, my name is Rich Brunson, the head coach here at Brookdale Women's Basketball, and I'm going to talk to you about my team a little bit. So far, we have an 8-2 record, which probably complements our defense. Defense is probably the key to our winning. We go up and down the floor, but most importantly, we stress defense. And in our conference, it's really a lot of good teams. You have the Gloucesters, you have the Camdens, and you have the Middlesex, who's our biggest rivalry also. So what we try to do is make sure we watch a lot of film to make sure we be prepared to play those teams. Second part of the semester, we lost a couple players, but all in all, the bench players will have to pick up the slack. I think if we improve on our practices, we'll do a great job this season.
You may qualify for a federal grant to pay the cost of training for employment in the growing healthcare field. The healthcare industry that has added jobs every year with more growth forecast. Jobs such as medical, nursing, and dental assistants, physical therapy and home health aide, pharmacy technicians, and many more. 10 New Jersey community colleges offer the Health Profession Opportunity Grants. See if you qualify for the federal grants for training by contacting your participating community college and start to build your pathway to a brighter future.
I'm Celeste Chericello, and I'm the Design Department Chair here at Brookdale. I've been the Design Department Chair for the past 6 years, and the Design Department has 3 programs: Architecture, Interior Design, and Graphic Design. The great thing about our department is that the professors, the adjuncts, the learning assistants all support the students and each other. I'm also an associate professor here at Brookdale in the Interior Design program. And before I became a professor, I worked in the interior design field for 15 years in high-end residential design. And I went back to school for my master's in art education, and I was able to put my 2 passions together, and I'm able to do what I love here at Brookdale. I feel really strongly about getting students involved in their education. One way that we do that is through clubs. We have a student chapter of the American Society of Interior Designers, and we also just started a campus center for the International Interior Design Association. Those are great ways that students can get involved, being on the board or through committees, and it's a great thing for them to put on their resume. Some other ways we get them engaged are through hands-on experiences. One way is through the Visiting Nurses Association. The Stately Homes by the Sea Designer Show House is a great way for students to become engaged.
Hi, I'm Sophia Perola, and I'm here at the International Festival, where Brookdale brings together ethnic groups to share traditions and celebrate our unique differences. This multicultural event features food, music, arts and crafts, dance, and more. Let's go check it out.
So what I've seen so far is a lot of different cultures meshing together and coming together, a bunch of different ideologies, coming together and just talking to each other.
There's different cultures. There's tables with Brazil and Argentina. There was someone there with mate, it was a type of tea. It was really nice.
I love this festival. It's in spring. It's very colorful. It brings all the international students here and expose them to all Brookdale students who are, Americans. Many of them, they never been abroad, so they have a chance to meet people from different countries, test their food, see the pictures from the country, talk to them directly. I was an international student when I started Brookdale many years ago. I'm from Poland originally, so I'm glad that I made this whole circle when I was a student involved in the international club, being part of international festival a long time ago, and now I'm here to support them. We have some performance, we have free food, we have other clubs they want to make their presence here, so I think it's a wonderful.
I'm Claudia Joswiak, and I'm president of the International Club, so I actually kind of planned this whole event. I think it's great. I think a lot of people come up and they're interested and they find out things they didn't know about a certain country, so I think everybody will have a lot of fun.
As a mixed person myself, I think it's a great way to spread diversity, and I think that's beautiful.
Well, we've been around the world and back for the day, and I think that's enough traveling for me. To learn more about Brookdale, visit our website at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Sophia Parola. Thanks for watching. Having trouble declaring a major? Or do you have a degree and don't know exactly what to do with it yet? Well, look no further because the Major Fair is here for you. Hi, I'm Sophia Parola, and welcome to Brookdale's second annual Major Fair, where students can explore various academic options, find out what jobs are in their field of study, and talk with department representatives who can assist them in the decision-making process.
I'm the Director of Career Services here at Brookdale, and today we're at the Major Exploration Fair to help students learn more about what they can do in certain careers, what they can do with their majors, and then also to talk about all the hands-on learning opportunities that we offer. We do have a great online job and internship database that every student is able to register for and utilize, has hundreds of employers and jobs in there right now and internships, so great resource. We have a lot of good resources. There's a lot of great tables here. The faculty are here representing their majors. So I think this is a great way for them to be introduced to it. And then it takes a little bit of research, and students are always able to come and talk to anyone in career services about their careers and their majors as well.
I'm Joe Verone. I'm a professor in the English department here at Brookdale.
So how do you think that the English department can connect with prospective students at the Major Fair?
Oh, the Major Fair I think is great. Students don't usually think of English as a career option, and I think it's nice in an informal setting like this to just have people come around, say hi, meet like real human beings behind a table. So it's really an effective way for us to kind of reach out to students.
I'm Professor Schaefer, and I am from the Business Management Department. I'm representing business, economics, accounting, etc. So it kind of gives them an idea of all the variety of things that you can do out there in the business world. We kind of give them a direction and a path on which they can take to be successful and profitable and produce and give to the economy as a whole. It's my first time at the event, and there's a lot of students here, and I'm getting a lot of questions, so I really think it's a good idea, and they're interested.
I'm junior. My major is communications and minor in business. This whole fair is beneficial to anybody who wants to graduate and succeed in life. I want to pursue my my career because being here and like talking to my professors, I feel like I owe it to my professors to at least go out and do good because they take their time to teach you, and the school takes their time to put up these fairs. So why not actually like take the information you learn and use it and come back one day and say, hey, I did this.
So my name is Joe Walsh. I'm the Assistant Director of Off-Campus Programs for Rutgers University, and I'm here today representing the Rutgers-Brookdale Partnership. We're very glad to be here. Rutgers has been partnered with Brookdale since 1998. One of the hardest things we've had in terms of recruiting is that a large number of Brookdale students still don't know we're here. So this is a way to be visible out in front of students, just in their daily lives without being too intrusive. And we understand not everyone's going to come to Rutgers University, but since we have a special partnership with Brookdale, we want to be wherever Brookdale students are, let them know that we wanted them to think of themselves as Rutgers students now, and to make the transition and the transfer as seamless as possible.
A lot of times we focus our energy with the academic departments on selling Brookdale to incoming students, and then we have students here who might be questioning their degree choices. This is a way for current Brookdale students to learn more about what's offered at Brookdale, what they could do with a specific program of study, and just a little bit more information about what's happening here.
Well, that's a wrap. It sounds like the Major Fair was a major success. To learn more about what Brookdale has to offer, visit our website at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Sophia Parola. Thanks for watching.
Considering stemming into the financial sector, the Brookdale Math Club hosted Brookdale trustee Gary Tolchin, who came and spoke to students about all things Wall Street and career opportunities for STEM students in the financial world.
That could be
theater department and student success. Student success, as far as I'm concerned, is based on a student's involvement and willingness to have fun and enjoy what they're doing at college and what they plan to do with the rest of their lives. All of the classes that I teach are acting/interactive based, so I think that the idea that we are interactive gets a student comfortable with themselves, gets a student comfortable with the other students in the classroom, gets them comfortable with the school, and in turn, hopefully brings them in, gets them to stay around, gets them to be involved in a bunch of other things that go on outside of the classroom. We have shows, we have the Haunted Theater, we do a musical every year, we do Summer Shakespeare every year. So we're a department that is active basically from September 1 through basically July 31st, almost the first week of August. We take about 3 weeks where we're down to clean and fix and put everything back together. So we're constantly doing something in our department that is all student-based. We want student talent, whether that's acting talent, whether that's building, painting, singing. We take all comers.
Hi, I'm Lauren Watson here at the Brookdale Athletics 2016 Hall of Fame.
We're here tonight to recognize the inductees into the Brookdale Athletic Hall of Fame. The Brookdale Community College Alumni Association is proud to sponsor the dinner tonight, along with the athletic department and also with the Brookdale Community College Foundation. It's great to have all these Brookdale alum back together to celebrate each other and to celebrate their achievements while they were here at Brookdale.
Oh, I think it's a great honor for anybody to be inducted to any Hall of Fame. I mentioned Dennis McCaffrey, young guy like him, and he's already been inducted into tonight will be his 4th Hall of Fame that he's been inducted. And he's a very successful coach and a successful administrator up in Cranford.
I want to just thank Brookdale. To all the other inductees, the 1986 team for showing us how to do it. Current athletic director, just feeling his passion, his love and concern for Brookdale. I want to say thank you, Brookdale. To all the employees, keep doing what you're doing, because you got some kid that didn't really have a path. You got some kid that really didn't know what he was going to do, be able to go to Villanova and have a great life now, and it's because of Brookdale, and I say thank you very much.
It's an honor for me to be able to share this evening with all of the amazing inductees that are here, but especially with Bo. So, while I am proud of my accomplishments in my years playing softball here at Brookdale, the greatest of them all, for sure, is the honor of being inducted tonight next to you.
You know how they say to have a nation, a village to raise. This is my Jersey family village right here.
On April 4th, on opening day in Baltimore, I will be on the field at Camden Yards in my tuxedo with my orange tie, and I will introduce the Orioles to a television audience of about 250,000 people, and then up to the radio booth, and I'll have the knowledge privately that it all began for me here.
Welcome to this segment of Brookdale Newsmakers.
Hi, my name is Amy Ferris. Welcome to the Brookdale Visiting Artist Program.
Hi, I'm Tim Famo, and I'm standing here at the 2014 Brookdale Spring Open House.
Hi, I'm Michelle Zuppi, Brookdale faculty and department chair of the Culinary Education Center of Monmouth County.
Hi, I'm Sophia Pearl, and I'm here at the Scholarship Recognition Ceremony, where Brookdale celebrates students who have received scholarships to further their education and the donors who made their scholarships possible. Let's go meet some of the recipients.
My name is Kyle Hayes, and I received a scholarship from the Stone Foundation of New Jersey. Brookdale has always been kind of like one of the top schools for getting you high-quality education.
Hi, my name is Sienna Carson, and I received the Brett Boone Memorial Scholarship. I feel astounded because it's my first scholarship, so the fact that I was picked out of so many people, it means something. It means that they've been looking at what I've been doing and what I've been up to, and it's nice to be recognized.
I'm really proud to be here to give our scholarships to our students today. They're all sitting behind us, and it's very exciting.
And we're back here on Brookdale TV, getting ready to start the second half. Tim Catalfamo alongside Brian Goudsworth, 37-25. Brookdale leads. And so far, Brian, we've seen a pretty impressive performance from the Jersey Blues. Getting off to a nice start offensively, and right now they're in control of this game against a team in Division II play. Be a huge momentum changer if Brookdale could get this win. Might turn their season around, which is exactly what Coach Brunson is looking to do.
Yeah, and they're kind of at an interesting point here in the season because as we talked about, they've kind of been inconsistent different stretches throughout the year. They sit in 4th place right now in the Region 19 standings for Division III, but they generally have taken care of business in conference games, in games against Region 19 opponents, and even though this one's against a Division II team in Mercer, they stood out with a very strong first half.
So we'll see if Brookdale can continue that performance in the second half. As we've talked about a couple times, Mercer only has 5 players here, so they have no subs. Jakashi Andrews led Brookdale in the first half with 19 points as Kiefer now inside, not able to get the jumper to go in the paint. Rebound Juarez. Livingston now to Palms, who resets. Adamo along the baseline, doesn't go, no good. Rebound Bowen. Bowen kicks it over to Andrews. Right wing 3, got it. Now make it 22 for Jakashi Andrews on the evening. And Andrews almost steals away the pass as Adamo is double teamed, gets it over to Kiefer out of position at the top of the key. Palms now back over to Livingston. Shot clock winding down, feed inside, triple teamed Kiefer was, and Gian Erico comes away with the steal. Now Andrews over to Bowen, left arc 3, rims out, no good. Erico though, the rebound puts it in.
Yeah, and you mentioned with Mercer only playing with 5 players here as Brookdale shows some pressure in the backcourt. It's only natural that you'd get tired playing with only 5 players the entire game.
Vreeland not able to get the layup to go after the turnover. Palms has it again, stripped by Vreeland. Ball loose on the floor. Kiefer has it. Now back to Palms. Drives inside. Not able to get the jumper to go. Kiefer gets the rebound, throws it up there, no good. Rebound Juarez, now back over to Palms, who finally gets a bucket on that possession from the right elbow.
Right, that's just far too many possessions, though, to be giving up. At some point, you have to come away with the defensive rebound. You allow a team that many chances, eventually they're going to convert, as the Vikings did.
Bounce pass inside to Malloy. Now back out Bowen. Right wing 3 on the way. Back iron no good. Rebound Malloy. Brookdale resets with Andrews now at the top of the key. Andrews floats it up there and got it.
And she's working on a big night. I think you mentioned there 19 points in the first half and already with 5 more as you take another look.
Yeah, just beautiful shot there by Andrews. Able to knock it home. Another turnover there for Mercer. Brookdale will get the ball back. 44-27. Andrews stops, pops inside, not able to get the bucket to go. Rebound Bowen, who forces it up and in. There was some contact there, but no foul was called. And now Brookdale continues to increase their lead, now 46-27. Kiefer inside, guarded by Erico, and Erico commits the personal foul.
And when Brookdale has gone to the full court press, it has bothered Mercer on a couple of different occasions in that first half. That time, though, they're able to beat it pretty easily. Find Kiefer, who was positioned down near the basket, and she's at the line.
Kiefer not able to get the first attempt to go from the line. She'll get another. The 6-foot freshman from Hamilton, New Jersey. Makes one of the two from the line. Vreeland, left arc three, that's off, no good. Rebound Juarez. Adamo double team, threw it away to Vreeland. Now Vreeland one-on-one with Palms. Gonna go to the hoop and puts it in with the right hand.
Vreeland, the easy steal as she saw the pass go right into her hands and then makes it count in transition by laying it in.
And now another turnover here. Brookdale running up the floor with Bowen, counted and one. Brookdale has come out in the second half and has exploded on offense. They had a 12-point lead at halftime. They now lead 50-28. Mercer only has 3 points to show for nearly 4 minutes of basketball here in this third quarter. Bowen completes the three-point play, 51-28. Coach Brunson looking on. Juarez now in the right arc. Bounce pass over to Livingston. Shot clock down to 10. Livingston guarded by Fletcher. Back out Juarez. Shot clock down to 4. Adamo is bumped by Andrews, and that's going to be a foul on Andrews with the shot clock at 3. So Mercer gets bailed out there by the Brookdale foul. First on Andrews and the second on the Jersey Blues here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and that's an unfortunate foul because, as you mentioned, the shot clock was at 3. Mercer really had nothing going offensively. Now they get a new shot clock to work with.
Kiefer is fouled now by Bowen inside, so 2 straight fouls on this side of the floor for Brookdale, and it will send Haley Kiefer to the foul line again.
Yeah, today they've done a very good job limiting the fouls in the first half, only committed, I think, 2 or 3 of them, and already at 3 here in the first 4 minutes plus in the second half.
Kiefer no good on the first attempt from the line. Kiefer is the leading scorer with 19.1 points a game. Doesn't make either one of them from the line. Fletcher had it poked away for a second by Livingston. Now Alexis Espada tries her luck from behind the three-point line, no good. Rebound Adamo. Adamo. Now over to Palms. Squaring it up against, that was Nicolette Cooper who's into the game for Brookdale. Ball loose on the floor, tie up, jump ball, going back to Brookdale.
And it was Cooper who did a good job defensively there, got a hand in the face, made it a tough shot, and then the nice hustle when the ball was loose on the ground there by Espada to give her team possession.
And Cooper may have gotten bumped in the jaw on the last possession. She's holding her jaw on the other side of the floor. Have to keep an eye on that as we go through the third quarter. Andrews long 3. Well, what else would you expect from behind the three-point line for Chikashi Andrews?
And she's had the answers today from three-point range as she continues her strong offensive performance.
Kiefer. Right at Malloy. Shot no good in the paint. Rebound Espada. Andrews, floater in the lane. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound Livingston. And now a timeout going to be taken by Mercer. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll pause for just a brief second here on Brookdale TV.
Let's go!
Back here in the Collins Arena, 4:22 remaining here in the third quarter. Brookdale leads 54-28. Out of that timeout by Coach Tenaglia, Mercer trying to get something going. They only have 3 points here in the third quarter, second half. Brian mentioned the stat in the first half. Mercer only averages just under 54 points a game, but not even anywhere close to their average right now. As the shot clock starting to wind down, Livingston on the floor. Another jump ball. It'll stay here with Mercer with 2 to shoot.
Yeah, and that kind of offensive performance just isn't going to be enough against a Brookdale team, especially when they have their number one player, Andrews, playing the way she has.
Palms, a long desperation three, no good, and now we have a whistle, shot clock violation.
You know, that shot didn't even come close to making contact with the rim, so it's an automatic violation.
So Kayla Fletcher now walking the ball up. Chikashi Andrews is on the bench for Brookdale. So we'll see what the Jersey Blues can do with their best player, arguably, on the bench. Bowen, floater with the left hand is good.
Yeah, nice assist there by Espada as Bowen went from the corner where she was behind the three-point line, cutting to the basket where she took the pass and had an easy 2.
Livingston, feed inside to Palms. From the right low block, doesn't go. Rebound, though, is put back up and in by Livingston. Desperately needed a bucket there if you were Mercer. They trail now by 26. Espada, dangerous cross-court pass, and it's intercepted by Juarez. Alexis Espada will come in. I'm sorry, Alexa Vreeland, rather, will come in. Alexa Espada is already on the floor for Brookdale at the next buzzer. 2 there from Livingston doesn't go. Now Adamo underneath the basket is fouled. One thing that Mercer has done well, at least in this third quarter, has been able to get to the line, Brian. The problem is they're just not making their foul shots. And when you're down by this many points, you can't leave any points on the table, particularly when they're basically freebies from the foul line.
Yeah, they've struggled at the free throw line mightily this season. It's not a team that shoots the basketball all that well. From three-point range, they're under 20% for the year, and from the free throw line, right around 50%. So they just don't have the strong offensive numbers in terms of shooting, and it's costing them tonight.
Adamo only shooting 39% from the foul line. She makes 1 out of 2. 56-31. Vreeland, left wing 3, got it. All alone, Alexa Vreeland stepping up to the plate and knocks down the 3.
And Brookdale's had a number of wide open looks from three-point range, and more often than not, when you're going to give them that much space, they're going to cash in.
Ball loose on the floor, bodies all over the place. Is Erico and Livingston. Actually, that's Palms on the floor, rather, for Mercer. And they're going to call a foul, actually, on Gianna Erico. Wow. Thought Erico fell over Palms way after the play was over. Because now that's the 5th team foul, now it'll send Shawnese Palms to the foul line. It's the 2nd on Erico. So now Palms at the foul line. First one up and good. Mercer struggling from the line this year. As Brian just talked about, she makes 1 of the 2 from the line. 59-32. Here's Nicolette Cooper. It's an air ball from the baseline. Haven't seen Cooper too much on the season this year. Hasn't seen a whole lot of playing time, but Coach Brunson now putting her in, feeling, I would assume, pretty comfortable with the lead that they have. Bowen swats it out of bounds. Shot clock at 16 for Mercer. So under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. We remind you, coming up at the end of this game, the Brookdale Jersey Blues men's basketball team will take the floor. They'll be squaring off against Mercer. That game approximately at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Immediately following this game, Livingston inside after the nice assist from Palms, and she puts it in.
As you get a look at a few of the men's players on your screen there, and that time for the Vikings, just a nice cut to the basket, and they're able to get an easy 2 points, but they got a long way to go if they're going to make this one interesting down the stretch.
Andrews was hit as she shot the ball from the right arc. No foul, didn't make the three. Erico the rebound there. Andrews again, and this time she knocks it home.
And we know, watching Andrews, that she's just going to keep shooting. And on a night where she has the shot working, that's when you get the big scoring games from her like you have tonight.
Kiefer able to rattle it home off the glass in the paint. 62-36. Vreeland squares up for a three. This one back rim no good. Weak side rebound controlled by Livingston. Mercer desperately looking for some type of momentum as her pocket picked from behind. Now here comes Brookdale up ahead to Bowen. Bowen going to go to the hole on Palms and draws the foul. So now the foul going to be on, as I said, Palms. That is her second foul. And now Brianna Bowen goes to the foul line for 2 shots for the Jersey Blues. The 5'9" freshman from Neptune, New Jersey. Able to knock down the first run from the line. Bowen not shooting that great from the foul line this year, only 68%. But she makes them both from the line this time. 64-36 now. Brookdale continues to stretch out their lead. And I have to say, Brian, I'm very surprised. I know Mercer only has 5 players here this evening. And certainly you have to think of fatigue is going to be an issue, but it's a Division II team, and Brookdale historically on the women's side has struggled with teams not inside their division or inside their conference, as Livingston not able to get the easy basket to go underneath the basket. Andrews up ahead will put it in for another 2. It's really just been surprising to me.
Yeah, I thought going in we definitely were going to see a lot tighter of a game, but that has proved not to be the case, as it's been all Brookdale with a 30-point lead and another steal.
Erico tries to get it up to Andrews, clock at 0, and she puts it in right at the buzzer. Wow, look at this. Right as the clock is coming down to 0, Andrews, nice patience, puts it in. 68-36, Brookdale in command here in the Collins Arena. Final quarter coming up after this.
On July 18th, 5 decades to the day after Brookdale was signed into life, dozens of college employees, alumni, and local dignitaries joined together in the CVA Gallery in Lincroft to celebrate the past, present, and future of Monmouth County's first public college.
From our first admitted class of 650 students who were located on the campus of Monmouth College to over 13,000 students on 6 campuses and online today. We are proud to be an economic engine for this county and its citizens, and we're looking forward to our next 50 years.
In recognition of those roots, Brookdale's President David Stout presented framed copies of the 1967 resolution that established the college to representatives of the AAUW and the Monmouth County Freeholder Board. In accepting the gift, Freeholder John Curley spoke candidly about his own experience as a Brookdale student.
Back into Robert J. Collins Arena, getting ready to start the final quarter. Brookdale leads 68-36. And remind you that our telecast this evening is brought to you by Joyce Subs and Pizzas, located at 655 Newman Springs Road in Lincroft, New Jersey. For fast takeout, you can dial 732-741-9660 or go online to joycesubsandpizza.com. They're right down the road, literally, right outside the Collins Arena. So, Brookdale in control here, 68-36. Mercer has struggled mightily, but really kind of the main storyline for Mercer this evening, as we've talked about it several times, has been that they only have 5 players, no subs.
And this has to be the largest lead that Brookdale has had against a Division II opponent all season, as Andrews just continues to make it rain.
Andrews just shooting lights out from behind the three-point line. I said, I believe in the first half, she shoots 43% from the three-point line, but I would say the average that she is shooting tonight from behind the three-point line is a lot higher, probably around 65%. Long three there by Livingston rattles home. Well, Fletcher almost was not expecting that pass from Vreeland, but she's able to scoop it up. Now Vreeland back out to Fletcher. Long two if it goes. Back iron no good. Rebound Bowen forces it up there. That one doesn't fall. And now the rebound for Mercer to Kiefer. Palms guarded by Bowen. Cross-court pass to Livingston. Nowhere to go. Nice defense by Vreeland. Shot clock down to 6. Adamo. Kiefer from the foul line. Way off the mark. No good. Rebound Andrews. Long two there by Fletcher from the corner is an air ball. No good. And the weak side rebound to Livingston.
Yeah, good ball movement there as Vreeland was hanging out wide open there from three-point range. Gave the extra pass to Fletcher, unable to convert that time.
And Livingston is fouled on her way to the basket, so we'll see who this is going to be on. I think it's on Kayla Fletcher, if I'm not mistaken. And it is the second on Fletcher. It's a non-shooting foul, so Mercer will have the ball with 17 to shoot. Now another whistle. Shot clock gets reset to 30. Coach Tenaglia almost had a heart attack on the sidelines trying to figure out what the whistle was for. It's been a rough night for Mercer as Kiefer nearly loses it out of bounds. She's forced into the corner. Now Palms all alone, able to lay it in uncontested.
I'm not sure how Kiefer managed to keep that in bounds there. I thought she might have traveled as she was backtracking, but then delivers a nice pass, and Vikings able to get on the board.
Andrews again, this time front rim no good. Rebound Bowen. Vreeland, that's an air ball in the paint. Didn't get off her feet enough. I think she was expecting some contact there. Brookdale has not gone to the line too many times tonight. Mercer has made more trips to the line. Livingston inside again. The runner doesn't go. Fletcher the rebound. Adamo scoops it up from behind. Coach Brunson wanted a foul there. Not going to get it. Livingston long two. Doesn't fall. Kiefer again. Now Palms finds Livingston right at Bowen underneath. And this time Vreeland able to scoop up the rebound. Vreeland going coast to coast. Keeping it herself and puts it in with the nice layup.
Again, Vreeland a pretty easy maneuver there. Is just not a good enough job there, transition defense-wise for Mercer, trying to contest that drive. Vreeland easily gets to the basket.
73-41. Adamo, long two, got it.
And she's proven that you have to make sure you get a hand in her face there. She likes that corner jumper, and she's made a few of those tonight.
Vreeland tries to answer back with a three of her own, and as she gets it to go off the backboard and in. Wow.
We've seen a couple of unusual bounces here that have gone Brookdale's way, but they'll take them.
I tell you what, Brian, Brookdale has eclipsed the average number of points that they score per game. They average 63. They are now at 78. They are shooting lights out.
And they're still better than 6 minutes to go.
Unbelievable. Mercer had 3 shots at the basket in the paint. Not able to get one shot to fall. Bowen now floats it up there, this time too strong. Got her own rebound. Kind of rolls it over to Vreeland. Andrews wide open for a three. This time doesn't go. Rebound Juarez.
Yeah, and Brookdale's just been on top of every loose ball. They've just won so many of those battles and given themselves chances for open jumpers. It's just been a complete effort top to bottom here tonight.
And now a timeout here on the floor. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here on Brookdale TV as Mercer County trying to get something going here. A lot of the staff here in the Collins Arena for the athletics department hanging out. One person that is not here tonight is our athletic director, Sean Noel. However, he is watching at home with his brand new son, Graham. So we certainly wish him well with the new baby on a conference call this week. But we'll be back shortly. Usually he's in our camera shots, but we didn't get him on camera today. And for Brookdale, the upcoming schedule, at least for the women, that is, they are going to play on Saturday against Sussex County Community College. It'll be a 12 p.m. game. We'll have that game live here on BTV. And then they play the next day, Super Bowl Sunday, on February 4th against University of Connecticut at Avery Point.
It's a very busy week here for Brookdale basketball here on Brookdale TV. With 4 different days we've had games this week.
Yeah. And speaking of the Super Bowl, I got to ask you, Brian, what's your prediction? I think you asked this me until last year, so now I'll ask you.
I think we have to save our picks for Sunday.
Oh, really?
That's when
Okay,
we have a game.
okay. Keeping your cards close to your chest there. Not going to reveal what you're thinking? Okay. I can't stand either team, to be totally honest with you, but my opinion doesn't matter. So out of the timeout, Mercer. Livingston spinning her way inside, a little too strong, got her own rebound, forces it up, just did not go in. Did everything but score there, and Erico able to clear out and get the rebound. Andrews. She is so dangerous from behind the three-point line. She can knock down threes from where she's standing, actually, at NBA range. Erico, back out Espada. Swinging it around, finds Andrews, left wing three, yes.
And she's probably heading towards a season high, maybe even career high performance with the display she's put on here this game.
Yes, I believe Andrews' career high in a game is 40 points. She's right on that mark right now as we have a traveling call there on Jess Adamo. She's really close, and when she gets hot from behind the three-point line or just hot on the floor in general as far as shooting is concerned, makes it pretty tough for any opponent to come into this arena and be anywhere near competitive.
Yeah, and in this game, it hasn't been all on Andrews' shoulders. I mean, we've seen other players step up, whether it's been Vreeland, whether it's been some of the players coming off the bench. I mean, this has just been a complete team effort.
Kiefer drives inside, off the glass too strong. Nice feed from Kiefer after she got the rebound to Livingston, who puts the reverse layup in. It's just been a ho-hum type of a night for the Mercer County Vikings. And I'm sure at the end of the night they're going to be disappointed.
And you wonder, if they're going to have to play with this amount of players the rest of the season. I mean, that just poses a lot of different problems. Players getting tired, of course, first and foremost, but it's just not having depth is problematic.
And Nicolette Cooper gets on the board, I believe, for the first time in this game and might be for the first time this season. Someone who hasn't seen a whole lot of playing time as I sit in the third quarter, getting some extra minutes this evening as Livingston is fouled underneath. It's going to be on Alexis Espada, and at the line, Tylisha Livingston. So Livingston in the nice neon pink shoes, not able to rattle home the first attempt from the line. Brianna Bowen comes in, Kayla Fletcher goes out. So Brookdale is on the floor with Bowen, Cooper, Espada, Erico, and Andrews. Livingston at the foul line. Second attempt is good. Mercer on the floor with Livingston, Adamo, Juarez, Palms, and Kiefer.
Same 5 that have been on the floor the whole game.
Yeah, they've been pulling a lot of minutes. Bowen going to be short on that attempt from the line, or attempt from the 3 line. Got her own rebound after the assist from Cooper and able to put it in off the glass. And Brookdale just continues to tack on. Another timeout taken here by Mercer, as it'll be a 30-second timeout once again for Mercer. So we'll keep it here on Brookdale TV. And if you're wondering at home if this is the highest scoring game that Brookdale has played in this year, it's actually not even close, actually. Brookdale went on the road December 7th and played Atlantic Cape. They won 99-38, but then get this, they played Cumberland County College on the road on December 16th and won 119-20. So if you're talking about the game high number of points that Brookdale has scored this season, that was the highest margin, 119. I don't think we're going to get to that tonight, but hey, we still got 3.5 minutes to play.
Yeah, probably will come up short of that mark, but that doesn't take away from how impressive this has been. Everything they've done offensively, really both ends of the floor. They've just gotten the job done.
Palms, nice move inside with the layup. And if Brookdale does get to 100 points, I'm not saying that they will, but if they do, we sure hope the scoreboard works again. Remember in the men's game, Brian, is Bowen there inside the nice floater in the paint. Remember in the men's game last Tuesday, just a few days ago, Brookdale scored, I believe, 109 points in that game against Atlantic Cape. And when they got to 100, the scoreboard went back down to 0. Kiefer there, the nice 2.
Yeah, so you wonder if that has been fixed or if every time a team reaches 100, it'll go back down inside 10 points.
Andrews, another 3.
Let's say they might get to 100 if they keep letting Andrews shoot.
Yeah. Mercer has just not had an answer. And you can just kind of see from the players on the floor that fatigue is just becoming a real problem. And how can you blame them, having to play a full 40 minutes tonight with really not too many breaks? Livingston there able to get a nice 2. Actually, it's a 3, excuse me. And now a timeout by Coach Brunson with under 2 minutes to play. See if this is a 30-second timeout or a full timeout. Hasn't been announced yet. I think it's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Brunson just wanting to reset things. Their next game, as I said a moment ago, will be against Sussex County Community College on Saturday. And then Yukon at Avery Point on Sunday. So 2 games back-to-back. Let me remind you, after this game, which should conclude in the next 5 minutes or so, the Brookdale Jersey Blues men's basketball team will start to warm up on the floor. Tip-off for that game scheduled for 7 p.m., so keep it locked here on Brookdale TV. Brian and I will have that call. That ought to be interesting. The Division II opponent, once again, Andrews rims out on another 3. I'm not sure how many 3s Andrews has tonight, but it's been incredible from behind the 3-point line. Palms, front rim no good. Kiefer there with the putback. 90 seconds left to play. Andrews try to get it into a spot, taken away. And we'll see what Brookdale, or excuse me, see what Mercer can do here on this, what could be their final possession. Adamo fouled by Nicolette Cooper. So for Cooper, that'll be her second personal foul. 3rd on the team. And Jess Adamo at the foul line. 5'6" freshman from Hamilton Square, New Jersey. Back rim no good, excuse me, on the first attempt from the line. This is a Mercer team, as Brian mentioned earlier on in the game, shooting only 65% combined, which is not a extraordinarily great average. Makes one of the 2. So pretty safe to say that Brookdale will get a win this evening. They will improve to 13-9 overall as Andrews again. I tell you what, she is just unconscious from behind the three-point line. Unbelievable. She has either matched her career high in a game for points, or she is right on the cusp of it. Adamo long two. It's an air ball. Kiefer the rebound, puts it in. But Brookdale, as I was saying a moment ago, going to improve to 13-9 overall. 10-3 still in Region 19 play. Again, even though both these two teams are in the Region 19, Mercer is Division 2, so it won't count as a conference win for Brookdale tonight. And for Mercer and head coach Mike Tenaglia, they will go back to the lost my train of thought there. The drawing board, trying to get things going.
Yeah, that they'll need to do, because this was just not a game that you're going to be proud of if you're in charge of this Mercer program, a game that Brookdale dominated from start to finish.
Final seconds here. Erico the rebound, and that'll do it. So Mercer will fall to 10-12 on the season. Brookdale improves to 13-9, and now they have won 2 straight against a very good opponent in Division II play, so a very impressive win. Nice confidence booster for this team as they now find themselves knocking off another win, trying to get things going in this season late on in the stretch as we go into the month of February. So back inside our broadcast booth, Tim Kettlefemo alongside Brian Goudsward. Not really a whole lot to say that hasn't already been said about this game. A blowout win for the Jersey Blues. I think a lot of people didn't expect this to happen, particularly because Mercer, as a Division II team, has so much firepower, but with only 5 players on the floor and no subs, fatigue was really a problem. Brookdale just continued to substitute throughout the evening, and I think that was really the reason why they're able to continue to show as much energy as they did. And, of course, Chikashi Andrews, how many points did she have tonight? Unbelievable. Probably half the team's points in total this evening.
Yeah, it was just a vintage night for her, just a great performance, a game where she had everything working offensively in all angles from three-point range. She was making jumpers, she was setting up teammates, and this was a game that start to finish Brookdale controlled with their offense. Defensively, they forced a lot of turnovers, so there really wasn't any area that stood out as a weakness in this game, and it's the kind of performance that gives you confidence against tougher level competition that they can be up to those kind of challenges and make a run come the tournament.
So we'll see if Brookdale can continue this momentum. They will play on Saturday. We'll have that game live at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. They take down Mercer tonight by a final score of 91-58. So the Brookdale Jersey Blues men's basketball team is warming up behind us. They'll be taking on Mercer County College in just a few moments, so stay tuned here on Brookdale TV.
Every journey we take in this life starts with a single step. My journey at Brookdale started with that step.
We are all starting a new adventure. Thank you for helping me get my start at Brookdale.
Teaching is all about encouraging a passion.
We are from many countries. We have many things in common to live our American dream.
I believe that education is empowering.
Brookdale is number one. We will always be number one.
Brookdale is the best community college, the finest community college in the entire state of New Jersey.